Back again, my beautiful people. You don't know the boy Yardman there. A pleasant good day to you, all my viewers and subscriber, all everybody else who, because when I watch go on my YouTube, I can see a lot of people who view the channel, watch my video, interact, who is not a subscriber. So people, please, when you do it, please, I'm asking you to help me grow the channel. Just hit the subscribe bell and the notification bell, like the video. That's all I'm asking you to do. That's all. Now, I was just relaxing because we know we have an international break, and I was just reminisce on Sunday what happened, how Newcastle has been celebrating, and you have player like Gabriel, William Saliba, Declan Rice, Partey, Jesus, Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Trossard, Waneri, Raheem Sterling, you have Timber, you have who else I didn't call Raya, Calafuri, who else is there? All of them. I would like to ask Mikel Arteta, the coaching staff, how do you feel when you see Newcastle lift that trophy? How do you feel within yourself knowing that you never put out an ounce of effort to win? Your fans who sit down there years, is over 32 years now we haven't win that Carabao Cup. Over 32, 33 years now we haven't win anything in Europe. 24 going what, 24, 25, or maybe 24 years now I haven't win the Premier League. Going about 5 years now I haven't win the FA Cup. So the players them never think of the fans who has been suffering for over, if you add it up all together, put them together, over maybe 100 years. Add it up all together. The 30 years that we miss out on Champion League. The 30 years with Carabao Cup. Yeah? 20 plus years for a league title. And 5. Those are the years that we've been suffering. And you, the players and the coaching staff, have the opportunity to just nip it in the bud and stop the suffering for your fans who come out, whether rain, snow, sleet, sunshine, night or day, to support you. Travel millions and millions of miles for the season to support you. And only thing you did have, the players, the coaching staff have at the back of your head, is to go to Dubai. And this is why I said karma is a bitch. And that's why Kyle Havertz get that injury. That's why. Because it's karma. Because when Newcastle come at your place and you feel like if you just lay down and let Newcastle just score 2 goals and you went back to St. James's Park, you was playing in neutral. You don't care. And because what on your mind, everybody want to go to Dubai, to go on the yacht, to drive the supercar, to enjoy. That's what was on your mind. You didn't think about your fans, your supporter, you, the players and the coaching staff, every single players, the Raheem Sterling, you name them, every single one of you. I can't even call Saka because Saka was injured, so we can't mention Saka. Yeah. But apart from that, every single player who play in the Carabao Cup 2-legged against Newcastle did not turn up. And the fans have to suck it up. Well done to Newcastle. Well done for over 60 plus years you've been going without a title. And many managers went there and could not do what you do. So when we're talking about well done, we're talking about well done to play like Grumares, Joe Linton, Dan Burns, Isak, Tonali, Anthony Gordon, even though he didn't play, and Murphy, Botman, Callum Chamber, Trippier, Lewis Hall, Nick Pope, yeah, Willock, And my target is just coming like a trend for our players them to leave and go on to other club and winning something in the Premier League. It's just a trend because you can name them. Cesc Fabregas, Van Persie, Giroud, no Willock, who else leave? So many players who leave the club and go in the Premier League and go on to win other title. And what we do, we just keep on being the same. Oh, we're progressing. Oh, we're competing. Oh, we're competing. Oh, we just want to finish in the Champions League. And a lot of you players, and I should say, fans who turn up day in, day out at the Emirates Stadium, yeah, want to see us in the Champions League. And when done, you the same fans who come out and said, oh, all the cranky want is to be in the Champions League, but you want it as well. You want to be in the Champions League because you want to be in the big boy league, but not winning it. I would rather, right now, next season, if you ask me, do you want to play in the Champions League or in the Conference League or the Europa League? I would even take the Europa League or the Conference League, which I'm sure to go there. I have a more chance to win the Conference League. There is still a cup in Europe, still a title in Europe, or the Europa League. I have more chance winning it than winning the Champions League. So I would rather play in that. Because you see Chelsea with two in the last 5-6 years, or I said 10 years, they win 2 Europa title. Manchester United win Europa title. Liverpool win it. Yeah? Ask them if they would have give up them to the Europa League title that they win. They would not give it up. It's a trophy. It's put them down there that they are a champion in the Europa League. Look at West Ham. Ask them if they would have give up the title that they just win in the Super Cup. Ask them if they would give it up. No, they would not give it up because West Ham have more say than us in Europe because they win a European title. They win one. We can talk about the Cup Winners' Cup. Like, who remember that? Who remember that? How many manager go to Newcastle and haven't done what Eddie all done? A lot of manager go there. Manager on top of manager go there. Keegan. You name them. You name them. Sir Bobby Robson. Yeah? You name them. Go there, could win it. But Newcastle go out and win it, beat Liverpool. And people gonna sit down there and say, oh, Liverpool, they're buckling it, they're choking now because they're out of the Champions League. Now they did play a weakened team in the FA Cup. Now they didn't turn up for the Carabao Cup. But guess what? If you did ask any Liverpool fans that the only trophy you will win this in the 24-25 season is the Premier League, would you want it? They will broke off your arm. You would have even finished that statement. They would have said yes. Because the Premier League title is harder to win than a cup competition. Because the Premier League title, you have to play 38 games. The cup competition, some of them is what? 8 game, 6 game, 7 game. More likely, I believe you have to play to win it. So it is anybody could go and just lucky and just win them 8 games and they'll live a title. But the Premier League is so hard. It's 38 games and you have to go away. Yeah? And team will turn up. Team will have a day. So Liverpool fans will sit there and just laughing at people who saying that, oh, they was in 4 competition, no, they only have 1. Yes, they will take the 1 and that's the one they want because for over 30 years, Liverpool fans haven't seen them lift the Premier League title. They win it during COVID. Nobody was there. They'll see it on the telly. No, come May, they will see their club with their two own eyes lift that Premier League title, and they will care nothing what you want to say. Oh, they choke against PSG in the Champions League. They didn't turn up with in the Carabao Cup, and they play a weaker team to a lower division team in the FA Cup. They don't care. They win the Golden Goose, and the Golden Goose is your domestic title, the Premier League. They don't care. Ask any Liverpool fans. They don't care. They win the Premier League. Now, people, we hear that I did say to you, I did come out and I did say, hey, Salah look like him not going to sign. Nunes doesn't look like the striker for Newcastle. Don't surprise if you see Newcastle go in for Isak. Hey! There you go. There you go. I did say that Newcastle will go in for Isak because they're going to lose player, and they haven't spent in the summer, they haven't spent in the January transfer window. So they got money. Yeah, they have money. They're going to win the Premier League, the Champions League money, and they even though they didn't win the Carabao Cup, they get money to play in Wembley Sunday. So all of that money going to tally up. And you remember when Liverpool did want Van Dijk, they go behind back and they speak to Van Dijk and they wait because they want him. And I believe that they want Isak. I believe that they're going to get Isak, because any player that Arsenal goes for and another club seriously want that player, the club going to get them. The club going to get it. And it is there. It's not like I'm just coming out bashing the Arsenal or Arteta. No, it is proven that whenever anybody go up against Arsenal always comes second. In the league, in title, you name it, Arsenal come second. And we can see played out now. Because everybody down to the dog has been linking Isak with Arsenal. And we haven't heard anything like what we're hearing now. That Liverpool has been speaking to Isak representative. Liverpool has been speaking to them. We have never heard any speculation that Arsenal has been speaking to anybody regarding Isak. So we can go by Liverpool alone just speaking to his representative. We know what time it is. So let me tell you, viewers and subscribers, you know I don't lie to you. Don't hold your breath and Isak coming to Arsenal. You will suffocate. Do not hold your breath. You will suffocate. Because he ain't coming to Arsenal. I can tell you that now. Isak is not coming to Arsenal. People, then again, listen. Don't forget, yeah, I hear that Liverpool is even linked to Benjamin Sesko as well. There we go. Two players them Arsenal link with. Somebody is coming who is serious, who is going to win the title. And if you ask any players that in top form, who you rather go to? A Liverpool or a Arsenal? Oh, Arsenal finished second. They keep on finishing second. But they have a manager who is not good with centre forward. We haven't seen a centre forward since Mikel Arteta been at the club for 5 years that we can say, oh, Mikel Arteta do wonder with this centre forward. Never. Moreover, he doesn't want centre forward. He doesn't want a out and out number 9. So Isak go there. You know Mikel Arteta say he's a player that he's a man that will put Isak on the right or the left and play average through the middle. He will. Am I lying, people? Mikel Arteta will get Isak and put him on the wing and still play average through the middle. So Isak gonna look at it and say, honestly, just come in the Premier League. Yeah? You know, they lose on penalty in the transfer in the Europe in the Champion League, yeah, and well, we can say maybe they were tired, or maybe they have their eyes on the Premier League title. Then again, don't forget that Liverpool was the current holder of the Carabao Cup. That's the last cup that Jurgen Klopp win before he left. That's the last title he win, the Carabao Cup. So they say, you know what, we're going for better things here, and maybe we don't have to turn up to beat Newcastle. Maybe all of that. But you wait till May and ask any Liverpool fans if they miss how they feel about not winning the Carabao Cup. They would give a toss. They would not give a toss about the Carabao Cup, because they are lifting the cream of the crop, the creme brulee. They will be lifting the Premier League title. Nothing will make them happy than lifting the Premier League title. I know if I tell them that you will win the Champion League but not win the Premier League, I know they will tell you, no, give them the Premier League, because they were waiting over 30 plus. They were waiting, no, sorry, they win it during Corona. But for them, they will still say to you they were waiting over 30 years for this. So give them the Premier League. So what I'm saying to you people, where you think Isak will more likely to go? A club that just win the Premier League title, or a club that been struggling to win a title, or a manager who don't know what he's doing, or a manager who don't have a plan B, or a manager who maybe I go there and they put me on the wing, or my career will just go. So you tell me where you think Isak will more unlikely would go, people. Arsenal or Liverpool? And I know Isak will more likely go Liverpool. But by saying all of this, people, don't forget that Newcastle have the richest owner. They're backed by the state. The Gulf state, they're backed by the Gulf state. Is the PSR is the one who's holding them back from spending their money. So Isak just win a title with Newcastle for over 60 years. Yeah, they haven't win it for over 60 years. Now, the owner can come out and say to Isak, he's the best forward in the Premier League right now. Newcastle owner can come out and say to Isak, we'll give you a new contract. We double what you're getting. Because if they sell Isak, maybe Isak will be selling for, we pay 100 and what, 5-10 for Declan Rice. Newcastle will say, okay, you want Isak, give me 140, 130. If you want him, because you just pay for a defender, you just pay 100 plus for him, yeah? So we need a 140 for Isak. Then the owner can get up and say, okay, we can double Isak wages, give him a new 5-year contract, doubling wages, because you just see Man City do it with Erling Haaland. They just done it. He's getting $500,000 a week. Isak can look at that and say, but we just win a title. When you look on Newcastle, Newcastle is not a bad team. Newcastle just want maybe 3-4 more players, and they can win the Premier League. When you look, they just maybe need a keeper and a left back and a right back, and maybe strengthen their defense. And they're good again. They're good again. They even Newcastle midfield is better than ours. Newcastle front three is better than ours. So it's just maybe they keep on the defense and maybe the left back. Maybe Trippier, because Trippier get into it. Maybe the right back, and maybe. So if you look at it, Isak might sitting down there and say, but hold on there. Newcastle, my team is not far off Arsenal. But if we go in in the summer and we sign maybe 3 good players, then we can be challenging. He can say that. So he does have to go nowhere from Newcastle. He does have to leave Newcastle. I win a trophy here. I can win more here. Why am I leaving to go to a club that doesn't win trophy? He can say that, people. Come on. He doesn't have to leave. Money is not the issue. They can give him a brand new bumper contract. Because if they sell him, they have to go out there and spend back that money, more likely 70-80% of it. Plus they have to give that player maybe double what Isak getting. So guess what? Let's keep Isak, double him contract, and him stay here. Double him wages, and him stay here. And then we can put in a buyout clause, like what Real Madrid done to Benzema. It's on the table. That can happen. Remember, him still have what? 3 years leave on him contract, I believe. They don't have to sell him this season. They don't have to sell him this summer. They don't have to, because he's still going to have 2 year leave on him contract. And if they go out there and maybe win the FA Cup again and give him another trophy again, then, boy, there we go. There we go. And Mikel Arteta don't have a track record with number 9s. We cannot say Mikel Arteta have a track record with number 9s. We can't say that, people. We can't, because this guy don't have one. He don't have one. And that's where we go, people. So people, tell me what you think. If you are Isak right now, would you leave Newcastle to go to Arsenal? Would you? Or would you more go to Liverpool? Tell me what you think, people. I leave the floor to you. Leave it in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Do you believe Isak? If you were Isak, would you leave your club now that you just win a trophy to go to Arsenal with a manager who don't win trophy, who can't win trophy, who look like the team is looking a worse team than your team at the very present moment? Would you leave your club to go there? Right now, is it a step up or a step down leaving Newcastle to go to Arsenal? You let me know, people. Have a pleasant good day, and I wish everybody the best of health. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will back with you for another video. I'm out.